Okay, so I'm seeing a lot on social media these days about firing clients, about setting boundaries, about all of these things. And while I think there's a place for it, and I think it's great to have boundaries, I think there's certain things you need to do before you do all of that. And first of all is having really tight, amazing customer service with processes and scripts and all the things to set your client up for success. So we don't want to just go firing customers because we've got some problems in our own business. And I want to give you an example. And this is an experience that I had here in France. And I went into a store called Decathlon. It's like the MEC of France. I think there's one in Montreal now. Great store and normally great service, but I had taken back the kids' ski boots to, they actually sell them and credit your account. And I got new skis for the year. And the guy told me like, oh, it's so easy. You just set up the account and then the credit will be on there the next time you come in. So I go back in to get a few other sports supplies and I'm going to check out and I'm giving them like my account number and they're so confused and they don't understand and they're asking me like, do I have an email with this certificate? And I'm saying, actually, I never got an email, but the guy said it would be on my account. And so they're like, oh, well, let's reset it and see if you get the email. So we reset it like 5 times and I didn't get any email. And so I'm like, can you just maybe check on your end? And they're so confused about why I didn't get the email. They're like stuck on this. And meanwhile, they're aggravating me, wasting my time and making me wrong, me the customer, right? So I know some of you are not from the same generation and you don't believe that customer's always right. But I want you to try to make the customer always right. Try your hardest, as long as you're not impeding on your values, you're not doing something, that really puts you out. Do your best to make the customer right, because just think about it. They work hard for their money too. And not only are they working hard for their money, they put the hours in, the time in, whatever they might be doing, after they pay the government, the portion that goes to the government. So they pay the taxes first. And so the spending power reduces. And then out of that money, they choose to spend some of it with you. And I think that we need a lot more gratitude for that towards our customers, our loyal customers who come see us month after month and who are the reason that we're in business. And so if we can just shift and try to make the customer right, as long as it's not impeding on any of your values. And if before firing them, try to coach them up. So many of my clients were very difficult, but I coached them to become very good clients. And if you can do that, they will be loyal to you forever because no one else took the time to do that. So fast forward my Decathlon story, they take me to some other person who had a very big attitude problem. And she asked me all the same questions and I reset my email another 5 times to show her that I wasn't getting any email from them, who took me to another person who did the same thing. And 1 hour later, I said to the guy, look, just look in your system. Like, I brought my skis here. You have that. You either have my skis or you have my credit somewhere. So like, you must have it in your system. And so in 2 seconds, he looked it up and saw my credit in his system. Why the first person couldn't have done that? Why like it had to be such a painful experience, I have no idea. But if I hadn't pushed, I would have just walked out without it. They really made me uncomfortable, but because I've been in these kind of situations before, I knew how to handle myself. Not saying that I stayed super cool, because I was definitely irritated. But anyway, long story short, don't give your customers undesirable experiences when they're coming to spend their hard-earned money with you. Thank them, show them gratitude, show them you appreciate them, and your business is going to boom. Join me in my Salon Owner Circle for more fun stories and tips to grow your hair salon.